How many people actually moved because of the pandemic? Right now, there is no market hotter or more resilient than the housing market. As predicted months ago, as soon as the lockdowns lifted, demand soared back and it seemed like every buyer is in the midst of a bidding war. But how many people moved because of the pandemic? I'm Tom Alberta, real estate agent with Douglas Elliman Real Estate. I make videos on the New York and Long Island housing markets. Hit subscribe to stay up to date. Reach out if you would like assistance in buying or selling a home. My contact info is in the video description below. The health crisis definitely made people reevaluate their housing needs. But how many people made residential moves during it? New data reveals migration patterns during the height of COVID-19 lockdowns in most states. Despite being locked down, quarantined, whatever you want to call it, people were actually moving in larger numbers than usual. My Move, owned by Red Ventures LLC, a marketing firm connecting movers and USPS, analyzed data from both USPS and a Pew Research Center survey of 10,000 adults conducted in July. My Move stated, looking at the number of movers who filed for mail forwarding from February to July 2020, requests are up 3.92% from the same time the previous year. There have been more than 15.9 million requests in 2020. What can't be evaluated just yet is the motivation for the moves, and whether or not the newly relocated will stay in their new homes is less clear. The number of people who permanently moved was up just 4% from the same period in 2019, while temporary moves rose by a more substantial 27%. Those temporary moves spiked in March and April, suggesting that people decided to be with family or relocated to a second home during the lockdowns. According to Pew Research, about a quarter, 28%, said they chose to move because they feared getting COVID-19 if they stayed where they were living. About a fifth said they wanted to be with their family or their college campus closed. A total of 18% gave financial reasons, including job loss. Manhattan saw the biggest increase in moves, with 110,978 people departing, a 500% increase compared to the same period in 2019. Brooklyn followed, losing 43,000 people during the same time period. Residents of Chicago, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Naples, Florida, Washington, D.C., and Houston also saw large drops in population during the period. Where did these people go? Postal Service data shows that many city dwellers did relocate to smaller, less urban areas. East Hampton saw an influx of nearly 2,500 residents in March as government-mandated lockdowns set in. Real estate brokers in the Hamptons said that a run on pricey rentals led to bidding wars for some properties. I made a video about that previously. Click the banner up top if you'd like to view it. The exodus from Manhattan led to a historic vacancy rate of 5% in September after setting a new record for each of the 4 preceding months. If the vacancy rate stays that high, it could potentially lead to the repeal of the city's rent regulations, which depends on a vacancy rate below 5%. That threshold, however, is set by legislators, and a new housing and vacancy survey is not scheduled to be conducted until 2022. Recently made a video on that topic as well. Click the banner above if you'd like to check that out. In conclusion, this is one of those instances where the anecdotal data matches what's really happening. Everyone you talk to on Long Island will tell you that homes are selling faster than ever, and the data provided by My Move, Pew Research, and Postal Service is definitely backing that up. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom Alberta, real estate agent with Douglas Elliman Real Estate. I make videos on the New York and Long Island housing markets. Hit subscribe to stay up to date. Reach out if you would like assistance in buying or selling a home. My contact info is in the video description below.